This is The Wally Show, and we got Matthew West with us here on the show. And it's Christmas time.
It's Christmas.
And it's just a great time of the year. And so I'm curious for you, Matthew, what traditions did you have as a kid that you've carried into your current family?
Well, one of the traditions is a tradition of torture.
Nice.
Which, at least that's what I thought it was as a kid. And that was Christmas morning. I mean, what do you want to do when you wake up Christmas morning as a kid?
Open your presents.
Open your presents, first thing,
Yeah.
right? So my dad, right before we'd start opening presents, would have us all stop. He would pull out the Bible and open to Luke chapter 2. And then each family member, once a year, would take a turn reading about the birth of our Savior.
See, and that's cool on Christmas Eve.
That's cool on Christmas Eve, right? But
Yeah.
on Christmas morning.
Yeah.
And so as a kid, honestly, I thought it was just like my dad's way of like, just punishing us or something. But now that I'm grown up and have kids of my own, I'm like, it was very crafty what my dad was doing, because
Right.
here we were about to just go crazy opening gifts and total indulgence, you know, like American families do.
Right.
And yet he was taking a moment for us to be reminded, like, hey, this is the greatest gift, and we're giving gifts now really as a symbol of that we're remembering what we've been given by God. And so I've carried that into, and I enjoy, torturing my own children now
Yeah.
on Christmas morning,
Yeah.
and they're like, Dad! I'm
And
like,
they'll learn.
And they'll learn.
One
and they'll
day.
learn the same thing my dad taught me.
Yep. Now, I would imagine that messing with a Christmas song is a little daunting, and writing a Christmas album and things like
Very
that.
much.
So, do you start in December and start writing that for the next year, huddled around a fire somewhere?
Yeah, like with chestnuts roasting.
Yes, exactly. Sweaters.
The songs for my new Christmas album were written on the beach.
Really?
Yeah. And
That seems odd.
It is super odd. And my family was super annoyed with me, because we're like on our family vacation and I'm like thinking about Jingle Bells and trying to but the reason is because if your Christmas album is coming out around Christmas time, everything has to sort of be developed in advance.
Right.
And for some reason, I don't wind up writing my Christmas songs around Christmas time. I might get an idea, but then I wind up writing it in the middle of the summer when it's 95 degrees. So it's like
That is
super
odd.
Yeah, I've got flip-flops on and I'm at the beach and I'm
And then you can't write that song. It's like Santa's wearing flip-flops, and that's horrible.
No, it's got to. You've got to sort of get in the mood.
Yeah.
Even though it's not Christmas all around you.
Speaking of getting in the mood, earlier we were talking, and you put forth the theory that dogs could die from drinking the water at the base of a Christmas tree.
Right.
And your record person was so kind and actually Googled it, maybe even changed Wikipedia to make you right.
I was right.
And you were right.
It said dogs, if they drink the water
Yeah.
underneath the tree, they could die.
And I had challenged you for your next album. Like, this album is Unto Us, and it's
Yeah.
a great Christmas album. And I challenged you for your next album to write a song about the seriousness of a pet passing away from drinking the Christmas tree water. And I had no idea you knocked it out so quickly.
Yeah, I've begun. I've got an idea in the works.
We can just spitball
It's called A Dead Dog for Christmas.
Okay.
And
We might want to work on the title a little bit. I don't know.
but it's just kind of like this, well, I guess he was thirsty. How was I to know? There was no water in his water bottle.
Oh, I like it.
You know?
Yeah.
And then I never saw it coming. And what did I see then? Dead dog under my Christmas tree. And he was drinking water that he shouldn't drink. And nobody wants a dead dog for Christmas. Nobody wants to feel that sad.
It's true.
Nobody wants a dead dog for Christmas. Jake was the best dog that I ever had. His name's Jake.
I love it. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think some people might be bothered by this, but I think you have a hit here.
Well, but here's the big end. It's like, now when I look at the lights on that tree, the only face I see is my dead dog.
Yeah, you put Jake Went to Heaven somewhere in there. You have either a country song
Jake
or
Went to Heaven.
Oh, good.
That's
or
what it should have been. The bridge. The
Yeah.
bridge is like, I know Jake's
Hanging with Jesus. Oh, in a better place.
with Jesus in a better place.
There you go. That could work too. So.
Yeah, so I'm working on it. But
Well, that's all right. It's a work in progress. Look for it next year on his next Christmas album. This year we'll just have to deal with Unto Us.
yeah, yeah, but the real good
Yeah.
stuff will will come next year.
Next year,
So
yeah.
that's the kind of song that's like, I just envision like a child hearing it and like there's just a single tear.
Yes,
rolling down
the video
their
could be
cheek.
great.
And they're just kind of like,
It's stuck in my head. I can't get it out of my
and it
head.
gives parents the opportunity to talk to their kids about the dangers of drinking Christmas tree water
Yeah.
and eternity.
Yes, exactly. That's a great song. I
It's
love
a
where you're going with
teachable
that.
moment,
I love
Wally.
that. Matthew West, everybody.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.